Hi, and welcome back to the Blank Table. It's me, Lindy, your host. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you are a new subscriber, hi, please join your seat at the table. And I hope you find it very warm and welcoming here. Initially, I wanted to start a podcast. I would cringe at the thought of me showing my face and me speaking to the general public, but into a camera. Unfortunately, the technicalities of starting a podcast hindered me, and it's been years. So I was like, it's always better to go for YouTube because, you just put on your phone and you start. Little did I know that it's... there's a lot that goes on, and I'm new on YouTube. I had an amazing enthusiastic spirit towards my channel when I created it, and I thought I was going to be able to be consistent, but guess what? Nope, none of that. I have been going through what we call life, I guess. And for the most part of it, my channel aims to tackle conversations that are faith-based. When I talk about talk about faith-based, I dabble more into the Christian side because I am a Christian, and it also dabbles into your mental health and physical health. But I've only done 2 videos, literally 1 and 2, and that's it. And even then, it took so much time and energy. And right now, I would say I feel like a semi-failure because maintaining a standard that you thought you could keep is not as easy as it is. There's school, there's life, there's work, there's family, there's money. And it just gets overwhelming. My first semester was overwhelming. I was studying, cooking, sleeping, waking up, working, studying, cooking, cleaning, waking up, bathing. Oh wait, I can exercise. Clearly not. It was a mess, and trying to get a hold of what we call life I think it's an art that can never be mastered. It's an art that you go along with it, and that's what I've been trying to learn. That's what I've been trying to exercise. Recently, I have started to go to the mall and actually study at restaurants. Obviously, I don't do this every day because where's the money? Show me the money. Show me the honey. So yeah, no, money's not there every day to go out and eat and have the luxury of writing your notes while enjoying luscious, warm, creamy pasta. But I did it, and I did it to try and somewhat awaken the student in me. And I thank God that it actually did work. For some part of it, it got me far. I was able to, wrap up a few chapters because there's just something different about not being at your place or not being at the library, being out where people are actually not students, and it's everyone else who's just going through their day and going about their day. I am at a point where it's school or nothing, and I really hope that I can somehow stay consistent with YouTube. I love it here. I love it because it's free. I love it because it allows you to express yourself in many ways that I think a podcast can also hinder. Because with a podcast, you only hear my voice. All you hear is what I say. And with YouTube, it's about visuals. It's more than what meets the eye. You can see someone's vibrancy through their body language and so forth. And I just hope that I stay consistent. You Njani babes, when all you've done are 2 videos. Is not all you've done is anyway. I do hope that you stay here, that you do not abandon the table, because it does have a lot to offer. We just haven't tapped into it. And yeah, lastly, to all my students, I hope you guys are doing well. I really, really hope you're not being hard on yourself. I hope you are taking the time to actually study, because one thing about online learning, it has produced a generation of lazy students, mainly because we usually think that we can be able to write a test and simultaneously study, which probably worked for students for some time, but I don't think it's a good strategy, especially knowing that there's a career ahead. One thing I can say is that there's just an anticlimax about wanting to go home, hyping to go home, and then when you're home, you're just like, I bet. Leisure. So yeah, one thing about me is I will go home when I'm going through a lot. Like, I will go home and I'll go sit on my mother's lap and I'll cry it all out. So I'm currently home, and yeah, thank you so much for joining and for tuning in, and I hope we see each other next time. Yeah, that's so much better when you... Why is that